a bit cold outside. Ah, look at me, I look like a drowned rat. Anyway, hello and welcome to EDSA Extra. I am Jade Johnson, and today, as long as it was, has been so good. I feel really happy about a lot of things. I couldn't sing today because my throat's just decided to die, so that made me really sad, because when you're good at something, and it's kind of like the one thing you're good at, if you can't do it, you're kind of like, oh, this is awkward. But anyway, life goes on. Today was just jam-packed full of stuff. That's the best part about Showcase. You're never not busy. And if you're not busy, you should be. So, it's good because you get to practice that kind of side of your brain where you're just working yourself really, really hard, which is good because where else do you get to do that? I mean, school. You don't have to work hard because it's school. That's a really bad message to send to the kids. I'm sorry, school is important. You should work very hard in school. Anyway. So we started off the day at 9:45, which is usually about 2 hours before I choose to wake up. So that was a bit of a, but you know, it's EDSA, so you've got to do what you do. And we went in and we had a super long session with Amy Ross, which was really good because we were doing We Dance from Once on This Island. I don't know if you guys remember from last term, we were learning the song with Tim, and it was the really tribal kind of sound Caribbean one. And we're learning some choreo to go with that. And I imagine the staging is going to be amazing. I'm just imagining the lights and maybe some costume bits. But the choreo itself is really Caribbean. So I have to embrace my inner black person because a lot of people describe me as an Oreo because I'm kind of black on the outside but really quite white on the inside. If you get me, I'm not very Caribbean for a person who is of Caribbean descent. So it was a bit of a challenge to get my hips moving in that way, but I really love it. I'm just struggling at the moment because I've realised I'm not very fit. So when we're dancing and there's one note for We Dance and you've got to hold it for ages, and I just couldn't. I was like, We Dance, and it was horrible. But hopefully, if everyone else is singing, they won't notice me. No, I'll just spend some time on the treadmill. That will do. So here are some clips of us doing We Dance from Once on This Island with Amy Ross. After we had Amy Ross, we had this really long space of time where we weren't doing anything because it was an early call time for PDP1 and PDP2 and PDP Dance Plus. So it was a really early call time, and then we had, I think it was an hour and 15 minutes where we weren't called for the PP1s and Indigos to come in. So we literally just spent loads of time rehearsing our stuff, working on some bits and bobs. So I'm just going to show you some clips of the stuff that I found as I was walking around the corridors. I need to say this right now. Revolting Children from Matilda is being put in the showcase. And as soon as I heard Jacob Callahan and Kian were singing there's a little boy solo in it. And it's just when you watch it, dang, Dad, you're crazy, Dad, you're great, you can sing. But when I heard that Jacob and Kian were doing it, I was like, oh my God, because obviously I know they're really good singers, and I went in to watch it, and I genuinely, you can watch the clip, alright, I walked in, and they all went, Jade, like that. It was amazing. I was like, I have just decided right now that every room I walk into, I have to have that response, because that will make me happy all the time. But, oh my goodness, I was watching it and I was getting a little bit emotional at how good it was. I mean, they weren't doing the staging of it, they were just practicing the singing, but some of the kids were doing some of the movement as they're going along. And just the angst of it is genuinely Spring Awakening, but the kids' version. And oh my goodness, it's just incredible. You need to see this, okay? I hope I haven't hyped it up too much. You guys might be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. It's amazing. Okay, what happened next really confused me, and I'm not sure what's happening with my life. Basically, Emil went somewhere and saw something, so he wants to put it in showcase, right? And the idea itself sounds so simple, basically. It's this... I'm not going to tell you what it actually entails. Or should I? I don't know. It's this, like, scene. It's a comedy scene. And basically, there's this running joke going on throughout it. And I don't want to give it away, but I'm going to have to because you're going to see in the clips. Basically, there'll be these things that have to be held up. It's basically the PDP team and the Indigo team. And it's this scene. And we are... there's one person talking to this group of people. And basically, you just got to go and... Oh, I don't know how to explain it without explaining it. It was just really complicated because of everyone's doubles. And then the two main people who did most of the dialogue weren't opposites. So then everyone else had to swap, like, who their opposite was. And some people had opposites and some didn't. And then all these people are ill. I mean, I couldn't sing for anything today. And I came to EDSA. Which is so hypocritical because I'm missing EDSA next week. I'm sorry, guys. No. But, oh, it was just so complicated, and it hurt my head a little bit. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to show you some clips and confuse you. That would be funny. And then you'll be like, what the heck is this? And then when you get to the show, which you've obviously already booked tickets for, you'll see it. It's clever. I'm a clever girl.
No, as an aside that you're doing that, okay? And a gang of nuns. Yeah? So, underlines gang of nuns, yeah?
Yes, a gang of nuns. Remember that. It might not seem relevant now, but it will by the time we get to the end of this routine. The gang of nuns were fine young cannibals.
After we did that you probably didn't understand, which we didn't understand, I don't think Emil, Beatrice, Neris or Joanna really quite understand yet, but it will be amazing. We went into Vicky. We didn't go into Vicky, like through her or something. No, we went into a session with Vicky, and we were doing... So diversity, right, on Britain's Got Talent. They have that whole thing that street troupe kind of people... I'm not cool enough to be explaining this. Street dancers, and they have those remixes that they dance to. And they have, like, they'll have all of these little bits here and there, and it'll be all cut, and you'll be like, oh, I didn't expect that. And then they'll be running, and it'll be Chariots of Fire, that sort of thing. So Vicky was wanting to do something like that, you know, with the same sort of... Because obviously when you watch those sort of things, you're like, wow, they are perfectly... The same thing, like the military precision. They are perfectly matched to each other. They know exactly what they're doing. So basically, she wants to do that with us. So we learned 3 sections of this, like, vision of hers, which I'm really happy about us doing a dance again, because last year, Born This Way was, like, the best number in Showcase, which I say about everything, but it was the best. No, it was, yeah, oh, I don't know, but it was good, and everyone loved it, because it was, like, it was our team, and this is what Pindigo is. Pindigo is PP1 and Indigo. Pindigo is the new purple, no offence if you're on purple team, I mean the new old I'm going to stop talking. Basically, we learned this dance, and there are parts of it that I just don't understand how she can move her body that quickly. And yeah, it would be really interesting to see how it's all layered, all the sounds and stuff, and how I'm going to be able to move my body that quickly. Oof, it's going to be a lot of rehearsing. Finally, we had Tim Evans, and we were practicing the songs we've been doing over the last few weeks. We did Radio Gaga, we did Louder Than Words from Tick Tick Boom, which is now officially just stuck in my head all the time since I downloaded it last weekend. And we didn't do Come On In from the Outside, I think we ran out of time, but we learned a new song. Oh my goodness, so for so long, I have just been thinking, I saw this YouTube video ages ago, and they did a chorus line, I hope I get it. And basically what it was they did the step, click, step, lip, click thingy at the start, and then they all did the, God, I hope I get it, then, oh God, I need this job. And then it went into this I'm gonna put the link in the description bar, because it is incredible. And they did this medley of every musical theatre song you have ever heard in your life, and it is hilarious. So I was just always thinking, oh God, I wish we could do I Hope I Get It from a chorus line, just because that is a good song. And then today, mind blown, and we're doing it, and I'm so excited because I think it's going to be like this running thing. You know, we always have our things. Last year it was about Nazi Germany and little people dying, which everyone loved. You could see as the big gate thing came on for boys striped pyjamas, everyone was like, oh god, not again, get out the Kleenex. But this year, hopefully, it will be slightly less disturbing and emotional. That would be good. No, but that was beautiful, wasn't it? And then Jack like led off the little boys, and they were like, "Be my best friend." And they held hands, and then "You'll never walk alone." Bravo. Anyway, hear us doing songs. Here is us doing some songs. That is it for today. I know I've spoken a lot today, and I seem a little bit whoosh, but I don't know what's going on. I think it's just a good day at EDSA makes me go crazy, which is obviously what has happened. I'm really sad though, because next week I'm not going to be at EDSA, so there won't be any vlog, so obviously you're sad now as well. But it's for a good reason. I'm going to visit my dad in Abu Dhabi, which is kind of a plus side, but you know, it'll be good to ride camels and stuff. But I'm really sad because that means no EDSA next Sunday, then Sunday after that is half term, do not show up, and then that's 3 whole chunks of my life, no EDSA. So you can guess that I'm going to be in this room Radio Gagaing my life away. Oh my god! But I'm so excited to go back, and I'm going to get people to record everything so I don't miss. You know what? I'm going to get them to FaceTime me into the sessions. I'll be standing there at the front. Boys, learn your harmonies on the FaceTime screen. Then they'll disconnect me. But they can't do that in real life. They can never disconnect me. I'm always there. Right, I'm really in a weird mood. I'm going to go dry my hair because I have a snowy rain mixture in it. I'll see you guys in... Hasta la pasta. Oh, and don't forget to keep booking tickets because the show's in like... When is the show? The show is really soon. Oh my goodness, everybody panic!